All right, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin, and we're here in Chillicothe, Missouri. Why can't we ever visit a town like Smithville or something? Why is it always these hard to pronounce places?
Exactly. So we're here looking for the home of sliced bread.
Yeah, this is the birthplace of sliced bread. What could be better than that?
Right, and we haven't found anything yet, but we are going to take you guys along and see if we find anything. But for the starters, we found some magnificent murals on the side of the buildings as we were driving in, like this one right here.
That's good. This is absolutely gorgeous. So
we're going to have some fun. We're going to start with the Chamber of Commerce, we think, to see where to go, and we're going to have a good time. Hope you enjoy the video. So we just visited the Chamber of Commerce, and they were able to give us a neat mural map that shows at least 25 murals all around the downtown area, and we're going to show you a few of those because they were really something special to see. We're also going to look for the 3D sign of the home of sliced bread, and then we're going to see if the Grand River Historical Museum is open today, because they said it's usually open on appointment only, and that will have, I think, the first bread slicing machine.
Because this is the home of sliced bread.
And a home for a lot of murals. So let's go. The mural map showed 25 different murals. Here are a few that we like the best. This mural is called the Locust Street View, and it's based on an 1890 postcard. This one's called the Millbank Mills, and it shows the mill around 1910. Finally, Going Somewhere was based on an original painting representing pre-World War I Chillicothe.
So we just stumbled upon this mural. You can see that these aren't real windows, but just paintings. But then we find out Chillicothe is also the glove capital of the world. Not just sliced bread,
right,
but the glove capital.
So we'll see. Maybe we'll find some gloves as well.
Hey, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
Famous line.
So where have we found ourselves now, see?
We are at the Grand River Historical Museum in Chillicothe. And this is one of the exhibits that they have here is a barn. Sort of reminds me of the Barn and Trimmer.
Probably Twister. Well, here's the claim to fame for Chillicothe. Is the bread slicing capital of the world, and it was first invented and sold here, and the Smithsonian has loaned them this particular machine, and there it is, or there it's not. You know, whenever we film, we try and be as respectful a YouTuber as humanly possible, and so when it's another person, we ask if they mind being on film, or if it's an area like a museum, we ask if it's okay and permissible to film inside. Well, come to find out, when the Smithsonian loans some artifact to a local museum, they prohibit that artifact from being filmed in any way, shape, or form if that filming is to be used for commercial purposes. Monetized YouTubers are commercial purposes, so they asked us not to film the machine. I'll go ahead and include a link below so you can check it out if you're still interested, but there you have it. And it is what we're here to see, amongst other things. This is a really neat historical society here. All kinds of stuff from barbershops and etc. So yeah, checking things out here. Awesome. You looking at some of the pieces, see?
Oh, I love this cabinet. It must weigh a ton. But it reminds me of the cabinet I have at home.
Yeah, it is. Very nice.
Someone had a lot of skills to make this.
Yeah, look at the carving.
Look at the little panes of glass here. I love the fruit. I think this is just a beautiful piece.
That's pretty cool, huh, son?
Yeah, well, this is very similar to another piece I have at home. This is a kitchen cabinet, and they would put their flour here, and you turn here, and you would sift it. So I have something very similar to this, but I don't have the roll covered, and we've sort of modified ours as well. So, but very nice piece here.
This is the kitchen display, old core.
So we're here at the Sliced Bread Museum, and fortunately that wasn't open today because it's open on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, and by appointment. So, but we wanted to show you the outside and a special little sliced bread feature. Right, this is actually where the bread slicing machine that we saw at the County Historical Museum there was actually invented and used for the first time. So this is kind of like the home of sliced bread, and yeah, who'd have thunk? Pretty fun. So yeah, that's kind of ending our sliced bread tour. Let's head on out
to the next stop.
Right.
One of the great things about staying at Pershing State Park is that there are a number of hiking trails within easy walking distance of your campsite.
This hike looked like an easy one and included a boardwalk, so we decided to give it a shot. That's a good sized hike for me.
All right, what do we got hanging around our necks?
I have my Celestron monocular, sort of a spotting scope.
And I have a binocular.
A miniature one.
Yes, and that is because this walk apparently is great for birding.
Yes, so we're going to see how many birds we can identify. And so far we've got 3.
Yes. I got the blue jay.
I'm not sure I saw the blue jay.
Yes.
I don't, unless I confirm it. It doesn't count.
But the Savannah walk's pretty nice, huh?
It's not bad. Heard the boardwalk, which is going to come after that, is better.
Let's hit that shortly.
Maybe we'll see a GBH.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who not know, that stands for a great blue heron.
Yes.
So here's what it looks like. You are here.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. A big tree.
It is. What type do you think it is?
I thought it was the ash tree that they were talking about in the front part of the park that they were trying to preserve.
Okay.
And I guess they were having problems with them. So it's enormous. Can you imagine how old this tree must be? It was probably here during the Civil War.
All right, let's continue on with our hike. I love how this tree here just kind of fell over perfectly, creating that little arch right there. Pretty cool. We got a railing now. We're elevated a little bit. Very densely forested. Very pretty little hike here. So it's fascinating. You can see here the dense forest. And then where Cindy is walking towards is the demarcation with prairie. And they say that fire does this a lot.
It wipes out the trees.
Yep. Which is a natural process. So you can see definitely the old core kind of change of landscape, which is kind of neat, really, as we follow the boardwalk along. How's the hike progressing so far, C?
Not bad. This is my style of hiking.
The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one like a dream. You wake me up with a new white smile, and I know I'm truly alive. I wanna save every moment now. Hold tight, my love, we got this one right. And if they ask us where we've been hiding, we'll just shake our heads.
And there's Locust Creek, which forms most of the marsh area here.
It's what the hike was named after.
Yes.
Meandering Locust
Bridge. Nice substantial bridge. Probably used at some point for vehicular traffic, but a nice hike. All right, we've talked a little bit about this campground, but let's go ahead and take a look at some specifics here. You can see super easy back in. Sites are really level. We used half a block, that was it. Half-inch block. Otherwise pretty level. You can see the only unusual thing is that the pad is pretty narrow, and then I don't know if you can see that slope right there. It kind of slopes down, so you gotta kind of put your chairs right there. You can't really put a carpet out the whole way there, but not too bad. And you get a beautiful wooded view in the back. Picnic table way out of the way, which I love. Let's go ahead and look back here. Like a lot of state parks out in the Midwest, we're finding they don't have water, so you can see I had a little spill there as I filled my water tanks today. 30 amp electric. And you can see here, because of that, again, that steep slope downwards and the relatively high pedestal, I'm not using my autoformer, I'm using my power watchdog. The autoformer would probably go whoop and fall right over. So yeah, see a little curb there. Actually had some folks move in. We're not the only ones here anymore. And you can see we've got a nice view of that Indian mound right there, which is quite fascinating. But we've got our flags flying. We got the, if you guys have not seen my flag flying, we're flying the Big Red South Carolina Regiment. That flag flew over when the Citadel Cadets fired on the Star of the West, the Green Mountain Boys flag, and of course the Bennington flag. So yeah, we're gonna grill and chill some steaks here. We leave tomorrow morning, but we have actually enjoyed this place very, very much. Next week on Luv Subbin.
We feature our long tow back from Missouri, and we end up on the East Coast.
So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up,
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click to subscribe.
and comment below if you noticed our new logo and what you think.
Because we come out with RV and Airstream related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.